Hello everyone, we are again up with the new chapter, which is chapter 6, Combustion and Flame. In this chapter, what you are going to study? You are going to study in this chapter about the combustion, which is a chemical process of burning any substance in the presence of air, or we can say it as in the presence of oxygen. Next, we will be studying about the types of combustion. कौन से combustions होते हैं? We are having the different types of combustion like rapid combustion, spontaneous combustion and the explosion. Then in this chapter we will also study about the combustible and the non-combustible substances and the necessary conditions of the combustion. Combustion के लिए जो conditions आपको necessarily चाहिए हैं. Next, we will be going to study about the complete and incomplete combustion. Then about the extinguishing of a fire. किस चीज से आप fire को extinguish कर सकते हो? We will be studying about the fire extinguishers, जिससे आप fire को extinguish करते हो या fire को बुझाते हो. Next, we will be having the study of flames. जब भी आप किसी चीज को बर्न करते हो, some things burn with flame. कुछ चीजें ऐसी होती हैं जो फ्लेम के साथ बर्न करती हैं और कुछ चीजें ऐसी होती हैं जस्ट लाइट शो करती हैं. So we will be going to study about the flames and the structure of a candle flame. कैंडल को जब आप लाइट करते हो, it shows a flame. कैंडल को जब आप लाइट करते हो, क्या करते हो? You observe a flame. We will be study the structure of that candle flame. उसके कौन से zones होते हैं? Non-luminous zone, luminous zone and the dark zone. Then in the last, we will be studying about the fuels and the calorific value of the fuel and also the characteristic of an ideal fuel. And the last topic will be the harmful effect of burning the fuels. In this, we will also study about the greenhouse effect and the acid rain. So here is your chapter. Starting your chapter, let me first ask you something, that have you ever wondered why some substances burn with a flame and some substances they simply glow and they do not show any flame? Notice किया है आपने कभी? Whenever you light any candle, whenever you bring a matchstick near the wick of that candle, you light the matchstick and you bring it near the candle, it burns with a flame. वो flame कैसे बनती है? Either it is due to that wick or due to that wax, या फिर दोनों की ही वजह से होती है. किसकी वजह से होती है? क्या वो कैंडल विदाउट वैक्स फ्लेम शो कर सकती है या विदाउट विक बर्न कर सकती है? These are certain questions which will definitely come to your mind whenever you are going to think about combustion and burning. अब आप different cases, if you are taking the case of any candle, अगर आप एक candle को burn करते हो, it burns with a flame. But when you are talking about the wood, a thick log of wood, it does not catch fire very easily. अगर आप कैंडल को बर्न करते हो, वो इमीडिएटली क्या हो जाती है? जल जाती है. लेकिन एक बड़ा अगर वुड का लॉग है, it does not catch fire very easily. वो इतनी easily फायर को कैच नहीं करती है. वो टाइम लेती है फायर को कैच करने के लिए. Then the candle, it is showing flame when it is burning. But when we burn the coal does not burn with a flame, but it becomes red hot and it gives heat and light. Whenever we are burning the coal, it is not burning with flame, but it is giving certain glow, certain color, which is very red hot color, and it gives a lot of heat and light together. अब different objects, they give different colors in different kind of flames whenever they burn. Like the magnesium ribbon It burns with a very bright white light. जब आप मैग्नीशियम रिबन को बर्न करते हो कैसा कलर शो होता है? It burns with very bright white light. एक white कलर की बिल्कुल bright कलर की फ्लेम शो होती है. But अगर आप LPG जो आप घर में यूज करते हो, LPG which is used in your cylinders, उसको जब आप बर्न करते हो वो व्हाइट कलर की फ्लेम नहीं देती. वो कैसे तरह की फ्लेम देती है? इट गिव्स अ काइंड ऑफ ब्लू कलर्ड फ्लेम. ब्लू कलर की फ्लेम देती है. व्हाई दे आर हैविंग डिफरेंट प्रॉपर्टीज? वो अलग अलग कलर्स क्यों शो कर रही है? These all things we are going to study in this chapter. You will study here the process of burning. Burning का process कैसे होता है? What kind of flames are produced during the burning? And also we will discuss here about the role of different kind of fuels and the process of burning. Basically इस चैप्टर में आप बर्निंग के बारे में ही पढ़ोगे और ये भी जानोगे कि कुछ चीज़ें फ्लेम्स प्रोड्यूस करती हैं और कुछ चीज़ें फ्लेम्स नहीं प्रोड्यूस करती. कौन सी चीज़ें फ्लेम्स प्रोड्यूस करती हैं और कौन सी चीज़ें फ्लेम प्रोड्यूस नहीं करती. So the very first topic of discussion in this chapter is combustion. चैप्टर का नाम ही है आपका combustion and flame. So the very first point of discussion is combustion. What is actually combustion? Combustion is a chemical process of burning of any substance in the presence of air, or we can call it as presence of oxygen, with the liberation of heat and light. What is combustion? It is a chemical process of burning any substance, and burning takes place in the presence of air or presence of oxygen. And whenever we are burning any substance, it liberates heat and light. This is combustion. And obviously it is an exothermic reaction when it is releasing heat. अगर वो energy release कर रही है, heat release कर रही है, that means it is a kind of exothermic reaction. What is an exothermic reaction? Exothermic reaction is the reaction where energy is released. कुछ reactions ऐसे होते हैं जहाँ पे energy absorb होती है. We have to provide energy. कुछ reactions ऐसे होते हैं जहाँ पे हमें energy provide करनी पड़ती है in the form of heat. We can say अगर आपको chemical reaction को occur कराना है तो आपको heat करना पड़ेगा reactants को. So we are providing the energy. उस process में heat energy absorb होती है. But the combustion, it is a kind of exothermic reaction. Exothermic reaction, that means it releases energy, and here energy is released in the form of heat. Those reactions in which energy is absorbed, they are called endothermic reaction, and those reactions in which energy is released or heat is released, these are called as exothermic reactions. So combustion, it is an exothermic reaction where the energy is released in the form of heat. Like for example, if we burn the coal, अगर आप coal को burn करते हो, burning of coal gives out heat energy, and this heat energy can be used to prepare different food items. You can use this heat energy for the means of cooking. जैसे ही आप कोल को बर्न करते हो वो हीट एनर्जी प्रोड्यूस करती है और इसी हीट एनर्जी को आप यूज करके क्या करते हो? खाना बनाते हो. Sometimes light is also given out during combustion. कुछ रिएक्शंस ऐसे होते हैं जहाँ combustion में सिर्फ हीट प्रोड्यूस होती है और कुछ ऐसे combustions होते हैं जहाँ पे लाइट भी शो करता है. Whichever reaction we are studying, it releases heat also and it produces light also. And this light can be produced either in the form of flame or as a glow. या तो वो light flame की form में show हो सकती है या फिर glowing की form में show हो सकती है. जैसे candle को आप burn कर रहे हो तो it is showing the flame, and when you are burning the coal, it is just glowing. So flames are produced in the burning of candle, whereas glowing is produced, glowing is seen in case we are burning coal or charcoal. अगर आप charcoal को भी burn करते हो, it also glows. Okay. Next we are having the combustible and the non-combustible substances.
Combustible and the non-combustible substances. Those substances which burn easily are called combustible substances. For example, paper, kerosene, wood, petrol, diesel, LPG and cloth. While those substances which do not burn in air or oxygen, those are called non-combustible substances. Example, water, glass, cement, sand and soil.
So the substances which burn easily and undergo the process of conversion, they are called combustible substances, while on the other hand, those substances which do not burn and do not undergo the process of combustion, they are called as non-combustible substances. Got it? Now when we are talking about the combustion, there are some necessary conditions which are required for the process of combustion to take place. अगर combustion के process को occur होना है, we are having certain conditions which are very much necessary for the combustion process to take place. Which are these necessary conditions? Here you are having those necessary conditions. First one is presence of a combustible substance. Second one, presence of a supporter of combustion, and third is ignition temperature. Now what are these conditions? First one is presence of a combustible substance. Combustible substance का presence. Combustion is possible if and only if the substance is combustible. अगर कोई भी substance which is under the burning process, combustion कब possible है? अगर वो substance combustible होगा. Combustible होगा अगर वो substance, that means it can burn easily. Then and only then combustion will take place. अगर material ही आपका non-combustible होगा, then combustion will never take place. For example, the combustible substances such as wood and paper, they will burn whenever you light it up, whereas the non-combustible substances such as sand and cement or glass, they will never burn. Second is the presence of a supporter of combustion. What is this presence of supporter of combustion? See, which are the supporters of combustion? The presence of a supporter of combustion is what? Combustion के process में कुछ supporter material भी होना चाहिए. What are these supporters of combustion? This is oxygen. Combustion के process को occur होने के लिए you require oxygen. Combustion कब होगा? Combustion की definition में ही ये चीज लिखी हुई है that it is a chemical process of burning of a substance in the presence of air or oxygen. So air or oxygen, this is actually the supporter of combustion. इसकी वजह से ही combustion हो रहा है. अगर आप burning try करोगे, अगर आप किसी भी चीज को burn करने की कोशिश करोगे, in the absence of air or absence of oxygen, it will never burn because this is the necessity. Oxygen is the necessity of combustion. In the absence of air or in the absence of oxygen, a combustible substance will not burn. अभी मैंने आपको बताया है कि पहली कंडीशन क्या है, पहली नेसेसिटी है प्रेजेंस ऑफ अ कंबस्टिबल सब्सटेंस. सबसे पहली चीज सब्सटेंस कंबस्टिबल होना चाहिए. सेकंड, एयर या ऑक्सीजन की प्रेजेंस होनी चाहिए. अगर एयर और ऑक्सीजन की प्रेजेंस नहीं है तो अगर आपका मटेरियल कंबस्टिबल भी है तो भी वो क्या करेगा, बर्न नहीं करेगा. एंड थर्ड वन इज the ignition temperature. Now what is this ignition temperature? See, all the combustible substances, they burn, but they burn whenever they attain a certain minimum temperature. जब तक उन्हें वो minimum temperature नहीं मिलता तब तक क्या है, वो burn नहीं करते. For example, paper is the combustible substance, but does it catches fire at the room temperature? क्या वो रूम टेम्परेचर पे फायर कैच करता है? नो, it doesn't catch fire at the room temperature. So it requires certain minimum or the lowest temperature at which it starts burning. This is the ignition temperature. What is the ignition temperature? It is the minimum or the lowest temperature at which any combustible substance starts burning. ये वो टेम्परेचर है, वो मिनिमम या फिर लोएस्ट टेम्परेचर है जिस टेम्परेचर पे पहुंचने के बाद ही कोई भी कंबस्टिबल सब्सटेंस है वो बर्न करना स्टार्ट करता है. दिस इज द मिनिमम टेम्परेचर एट विच एनी कंबस्टिबल सब्सटेंस स्टार्ट्स बर्निंग. फॉर एग्जांपल, यू आर हैविंग व्हाइट फॉस्फोरस. आपको मैंने फॉस्फोरस के बारे में बताया था इन द चैप्टर 4 आल्सो, metals and non-metals. We discussed about the allotropes of phosphorus. One allotrope of phosphorus is white phosphorus. Phosphorus is a kind of element which is having 3 allotropes: red phosphorus, black phosphorus and the white phosphorus. So among these 3 allotropes of phosphorus, the white phosphorus is one certain allotrope, one certain element which burns spontaneously and catches fire at an ignition temperature between 30 to 35 degrees Celsius. Here it is also written, the white phosphorus, it burns spontaneously and catches fire between the temperature range of 30 degrees Celsius and 35 degrees Celsius. That means the lowest or the ignition temperature, minimum temperature which is required for its burning to start, that is about 30 to 32 degrees Celsius. Room temperature से थोड़ी ही ज़्यादा है. That is why white phosphorus is not kept idle in the air, क्योंकि वो क्या करता है, एयर में अगर उसको इतना टेम्परेचर अटेन कर गया, इफ एटमॉस्फेयर में इतना टेम्परेचर हो जाता है, इफ इन द एटमॉस्फेयर द टेम्परेचर इज अबाउट 30 डिग्री सेल्सियस और 32 डिग्री सेल्सियस, जो व्हाइट फॉस्फोरस होता है इट स्पॉन्टेनियसली कैचेस फायर. अगर वो ऐसे ही आइडल रखा हुआ है कहीं पे और रूम टेम्परेचर आपका 30 या 32 डिग्री सेल्सियस चला गया, तो व्हाइट फॉस्फोरस क्या करेगा, इट विल कैच फायर विदाउट एनीथिंग. You will not do anything, but it will catch fire because it has attained its ignition temperature. Ignition temperature वो attain कर चुका है, that is why it will burn. इसीलिए उसको idle नहीं रखा जाता है. The ignition temperature for wood varies between 250 degrees Celsius and 300 degrees Celsius. जब ये टेम्परेचर अटेन होगा, 250 से अबव टेम्परेचर जब जाएगा, then and only then the wood will start burning. उससे पहले वो burn नहीं करेगी. So this is one particular necessity which is very much required for the combustion to take place. Ignition temperature. किसी भी मटेरियल को burn करने के लिए एक certain low temperature चाहिए, which is the ignition temperature. तभी मैंने आपको यही बताया है that although we are having different combustible substances, बहुत सारे ऐसे substances हैं जो एकदम से spontaneously burn करते हैं. Whenever you bring fire near them, they start burning, but they do not burn at the room temperature. Like for example, we are having the burning of paper. It doesn't take place at the room temperature. Why? Because at the room temperature they are not having the ignition temperature. They have not reached their ignition temperature. But once they attain their ignition temperature, they will definitely start burning. So these are basically the 3 necessary conditions for combustion to take place. If any one of them is missing, the combustion will not occur. तीनों में से कोई एक भी अगर मिसिंग होगी, the combustion will not take place. What are the necessary conditions? Presence of combustible substance. सबसे पहली condition combustible substance की presence होनी चाहिए. Second, presence of supporter. That means the air or oxygen should be present there. And third is ignition temperature. It must attain the minimum temperature which it is requiring for the burning process. If any of these three conditions, if any one of them is missing, the combustion will not take place, it will not occur.
Thank you and have a good day.